Hey everybody, welcome to the latest episode of Inside Marketing, our special New Year's edition. We're talking mobile apps, and the article I wanted to focus on is a piece on the BBC website that for the first time we downloaded more than 1 billion apps in 1 week. And what do you think? Is this a fluke? Is this just everybody loading up their new mobile phones that they got for Christmas, or is this the future here, that this is just going to be another number on the way to everything going mobile? What do you think, Jeff? Fluke or the first?
I think it's just a fluke. It's just the holiday season rearing its ugly head again. I mean, everyone got their new iPhone, everyone got their iPad, their Kindles, whatever there is that they're downloading apps on, and they're downloading 1,000 different apps, and they're going to end up not even using half of them and deleting them. It's just the excitement of the holidays and wanting to try out their new toy.
I'm just thinking about the number of people I know that have smartphones versus not, and the only person that I know that still has a flip phone is my grandmother, and she's struggling with that. But other than that, I mean, everyone has smartphones, so it's really there's nothing that I can't do on my phone um, that I could do on my computer. It's really amazing how it's completely taken over our lives, and I think it's only going to increase more and more in the new year. So I'm really not surprised. The article says that whoever it was anticipates more similar weeks in the coming year, and I absolutely would agree with that. I don't see how it would be a downward trend at all.
I don't see that at all. I mean, I feel like we've reached our peak at this point, and then we're going to see as the months go on, people get more bored and more used to their phones. The downloads are going to be less and less and less. When I got my smartphone for the first time, I downloaded 20, 30 different apps because I just wanted to try out everything. And now I've deleted half of them. I don't think I barely download one a month now, not even. So
Well,
I really
that's an
think it's gonna.
interesting point because I think it's also just the usefulness of the apps. Groupon just came out with a new version of their app. I can't think of any others off the top of my head, but there's a whole new series of apps that have come out that are a lot easier to use, and I think that really helps make the use of mobile apps that much more popular, ease of use. So I think that's going to be a part of it in the coming year as well.
What's interesting in this study as well, so this is from an outfit called Flurry. If you look at the breakdown in terms of geography, the US accounted for about half of these downloads, about 500 million. Number two, maybe this is a surprise or not, is China with about 100 million, and the UK with about 80 million. So clearly there's a lot of people in the States who are playing around, to Jeff's point, with their shiny new phone. But also, this is not just a U.S. phenomenon, it's a global phenomenon with half of the downloads outside of the U.S. So what do you guys think about that breakdown? Is it a surprise to anybody that China's number two in terms of 100 million downloads within a week in December? Or is
I,
this not?
I was a little surprised, to tell you the truth. I figured they wouldn't be as high on the list, but when you look at their population, I guess it's not as shocking. I'm sure per capita, their downloads are nowhere near many other countries, but I was a little surprised to see China on the list.
I think if you look at a per capita number of the downloads, that would be an interesting statistic to see because I would imagine Japan and some of the other East Asian countries would have really high rates in that category.
Yeah, maybe the Nordics as well, that population-wise are not that high, but early on have been adopters of not only mobile but also sort of next-gen mobile as well. So this is an interesting discussion. I suspect it's not going to be the last time we talk about mobile. In fact, at our inbound marketing summit coming up at the end of February, we're integrating in quite a bit of mobile content into the mix along with inbound marketing and content marketing. So I suspect we'll be talking about apps and the convergence of mobile and social and open content quite a bit in New York as well. So for this episode of Inside Marketing, we'll see you the next time.